With its unique culture, captivating history, and lively atmosphere, New Orleans is a destination like no other. From sipping tasty cocktails on Bourbon Street to taking a horse-drawn carriage ride through the picturesque Garden District, there's no shortage of things to do in this vibrant city. Whether you're looking for an unforgettable nightlife experience or want to soak up the city's old-world charm, New Orleans has something for everyone. So don't wait. Plan your trip today and experience the best of this incredible city. To help you plan your trip, we've rounded up 10 of the most famous sites in the city that should be included on every visitor's itinerary. Number 10. St. Louis Cathedral. This National Historic Landmark located in Jackson Square boasts 3 beautiful spires that jut into the sky and can be seen from anywhere downtown. The cathedral's facade is decorated with intricate carvings and sculptures depicting saints, apostles, angels, and other religious figures. Inside, visitors are treated to an ornate interior full of stained glass windows and colorful murals, as well as some stunning statues throughout. As one of the oldest cathedrals in the United States, this impressive building offers a glimpse into the grandeur of New Orleans' past. Experience it through self-guided tours as long as masses, weddings, funerals, and other functions aren't taking place. Number 9. St. Louis Cemetery. New Orleans might be one of the only cities in the world where the cemetery is one of the most visited spots in the city. This New Orleans staple even takes the prize as one of the most visited sites in all of Louisiana. Located just outside downtown, the historic burial ground is full of fascinating monuments, tombs, and crypts that tell stories of the past. Many prominent figures have been laid to rest here, including former mayors, musicians, authors, and even voodoo practitioners. It's an incredible place to explore, and guided tours offer insights into the history and unique architecture of its tombstones and mausoleums. It's easy to get lost among the winding paths and succumb to the eerie atmosphere, which makes the cemetery particularly popular during Halloween. While we've highlighted one cemetery in particular, there are several in the city that are worth visiting. Lake Lawn Metairie Cemetery is the resting place for some famous sports figures. Some tours offer visits to multiple cemeteries, making for a long day but a more immersive experience. Number 8. New Orleans Swamp Tour. Swamp tours are a great way to see some of the most untouched corners of New Orleans and its surroundings. They provide an up-close look at the alligators, turtles, birds, and other wildlife that call the bayous and wetlands of Louisiana home. Most swamp tours last around 2 hours and depart from either the French Quarter or City Park. Once on board, guides provide expert commentary on local flora, fauna, and culture as you explore the unique ecosystem. You'll also learn about life in rural Louisiana, from Cajun cuisine and music to some of the area's traditions and beliefs. Because the tours encompass so much of New Orleans' past and present, they are a must for any first-time visitor to the city. Swamp boats accommodate up to 20 passengers on each tour and are the classic vessel equipped to weave through the calm waters. And moonlight or twilight tours reveal an entirely different world. Airboats offer a bit more zip during the tour, and kayaking allows the bravest adventurers to have a more intimate, up-close experience with the swamps. Number 7. New Orleans City Park. This 1,300-acre urban oasis is one of the oldest and largest parks in the United States. It has activities for all interests, from walking trails to playgrounds to golf courses to paddle boat rentals. Not surprisingly, the park is home to many historical attractions, including the Carousel Gardens amusement park and the New Orleans Museum of Art and Storyland. Carousel Gardens is the world's oldest operating amusement park, so you can tick that off your bucket list at the same time. Live events are also common in City Park, and it's easy to find concerts, festivals, and movie nights throughout the year, weather permitting. Offering an escape from the hustle and bustle of everyday life, this lush green park offers respite for locals and tourists alike. Number 6. New Orleans Streetcar. Taking a ride on the New Orleans Streetcar is one of the best ways to explore the Big Easy. This classic form of public transportation has served the public since 1835 and continues to meet critical transportation needs today. Each streetcar runs along one of 4 lines: St. Charles Line, Canal Street Line, Riverfront Line, and Loyola Avenue Line. As you travel through the city, you'll pass by some of the most iconic landmarks, like Jackson Square and the French Quarter. On board, experienced conductors comment on the neighborhoods and attractions you're passing. Not only will you be transported from A to B, but you'll be traveling in style and learning along the way. Number 5. Mardi Gras. Mardi Gras is one of the most celebrated and iconic events in New Orleans. Every year, thousands of locals and tourists flock to the city to take part in the festivities. The holiday originates in medieval Europe and likely dates back to at least the late 17th century, when French settlers brought the tradition with them from their homeland. The celebration starts weeks before Fat Tuesday, with parades and events such as private parties, costume balls, and smaller, unofficial parades popping up all over the city. The highlight of Mardi Gras is the lavish street parade that takes place on Fat Tuesday, a carnival-style procession full of floats, music, costumes, and beads. Mardi Gras is an incredible experience for anyone who visits New Orleans during this time of year. It's a memorable event that allows people to let loose, have fun, and make lasting memories with family and friends. Number 4. National World War II Museum. This museum is one of the foremost institutions dedicated to preserving the history and legacy of World War II. Founded in 2000, it tells the story of the war's impact on the world through interactive exhibits and multimedia displays. The museum houses an extensive collection of artifacts from the war, including uniforms, weapons, vehicles, and photographs that bring history to life. The main building contains several galleries chronicling World War II, with particular emphasis on the military engagements experienced by American forces. The museum also hosts events throughout the year, such as lectures, reenactments, and education programs to enhance the learning experience for visitors. Number 3. Jackson Square. This vibrant public space is located in the heart of New Orleans. It has been a part of the city since its founding in 1718 and serves as a popular tourist destination and meeting place for locals. The square is named after Andrew Jackson, who defended the city during the Battle of New Orleans in 1815. It has become an iconic symbol of New Orleans culture, highlighted by its impressive architecture, lush gardens, and French Quarter atmosphere. The most prominent feature at Jackson Square is the equestrian statue of Jackson himself, which faces north towards Canal Street. There are plenty of art galleries and other monuments to explore nearby, and there is almost always a street musician or open-air performance from local entertainers taking place. Number 2. Garden District. The Garden District is a historic neighborhood located in New Orleans, Louisiana. It is known for its stunning architecture, sprawling mansions, and lush green gardens that transport visitors back to the city's grand past. The Garden District was historically home to New Orleans' wealthiest residents, and many of the 19th century mansions still remain today. Visitors can take a stroll down St. Charles Avenue to view some of the spectacular homes built during this time. Many of these homes boast elaborate wrought iron balconies and picturesque gardens filled with flowering plants and trees. It is also home to two of New Orleans' most iconic attractions, the Lafayette Cemetery No. 1 and Commander's Palace Restaurant, both of which are must-see stops on any trip to the area. Number 1. French Quarter. The French Quarter, or Vieux Carré, represents quintessential New Orleans. It's one of the most recognized neighborhoods in the United States and is home to the world-famous Bourbon Street, where the party never ends. Explore while noshing on a beignet from Café du Monde, appreciating the picturesque district lined with colonial-style buildings, balconies adorned with flowers, and wrought iron gates providing a splash of the district's old-world charm. Pirates Alley is particularly fun, not just for its catchy name. This little street is less than 1,000 feet long but is packed with historic buildings and eclectic establishments like Faulkner House Books. Legends say that Andrew Jackson met with pirate Jean Lafitte here, and whether it's true or not, it adds extra intrigue to this hidden gem within the French Quarter. That does it for our deep dive into New Orleans. Do you agree with our ranking? Let us know down below. Be sure to include any cities or countries you'd love to see featured in a future video. If you enjoyed today's list, make sure to let us know by hitting the like button. And if you're hungry for more wanderlust, subscribe to our channel. Ringing the bell will enable notifications so you're always the first to see our latest videos. Until next time, the world awaits.